A Storm Before the Rainbow, Part 2. Dear son, I know how much you love rainbows. Daddy loves them too. And we know that you cannot get to a rainbow without going through some storms first. And that's why I want to share this story with you, how we got through the storm. It was the end of summer 2015. Everything in our lives was great. We were about to move to California. We had this new life waiting for us. We were so excited. We were just about done selling our current house, and we were going to move to California and find a new house and start a new job. And something unexpected happened. That's the thing about unexpected. You don't expect it. We got some bad news. Daddy hadn't been feeling well. I had this pain that wasn't going away. And so I went to the doctor, and doctor examined me. And there was this lump that wasn't supposed to be there. And he sent me over for what's called an ultrasound. An ultrasound is where somebody basically uses this machine to get a glimpse inside your body, to look at what's going on inside your body. And the person who was doing the ultrasound, she's looking where the lump was, and she goes, I'm going to take some pictures of that and give them to the doctor. This machine, they and it, snapshot this picture inside my body. I can't see this, by the way. But I knew it was cancer. Cancer, we've talked about cancer. Cancer it's when these cells in your body start attacking other cells and spreading. They're bad. Cancer is bad, and I had it. I had cancer growing in my body. And I was scared. It's okay to be scared. Daddy always tells you it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay if you don't know what's going to happen. That's how I felt. Perfectly normal to feel those things. So the doctor was optimistic. That's the good news. You want a doctor to be optimistic when they find something wrong with your body. This was, a week and a half from when we were going to move to California. You were 5 months old. And this happened. There was no choice but to deal with this. When we're scared, we want to ignore the problem. We might want to run away from the problem and not deal with it. But in this household, even when it's hard, we face our fears. We work to fix the problem. And if there's anything at all that you get out of this story, I want you to know that even when something is scary and hard to face. We do. That is what we do in this family. We face our fears. We do not hide from them because they will not go away. They will not fix themselves. And that's the reason this story is so important, because this was the hardest thing I had ever faced in my life. During the absolute best time of my life, all of that happening at once. The storm and the rainbow. And it's easy to say, why is this happening to me? I finally have the life that I want. I finally have the family that I want. I don't understand. Sometimes things just don't make sense. But I wanted to continue the life that I had in the time with my family. And so facing this was the only option. So I had the surgery. I had the surgery, I think 4 days before we were supposed to get on that plane to California. I was like, I am not missing this flight. I am not. Cancer is not going to interrupt my life. So I had surgery. It's very painful. And I got on that plane in a wheelchair on painkillers. My family and friends was like, are you sure you want to do this? Well, of course. I am not stopping. That's another lesson you can take on your daddy. When I am on a path, when I am working towards a dream, cancer is just a bump in the road. I am not stopping. So had the surgery, got through it, hurt a lot. We're on a plane to California. And I think that's it. I think that's enough for this episode. It's more than enough. Even though it's hard to talk about these things and it's hard for you to hear these things, remember this. I'm here. We're talking about this in the year 2023. This is something that happened in 2015. It was 8 years ago. This is the past. This is over. Daddy's here. We got through this storm. We got to that rainbow. And we made it. That's our story for today. Love, Daddy. On the next episode of Love, Daddy, we finally made it to California. Please be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a moment of sweetness.